Okay, I really have to go and get Megan the Stallion's picture. The reason that I'm going live is because I was on Twitter and I'm like, oh, so that's what they're doing. And somebody said, well, still, what are you talking about? I'm gonna go over it. I gotta go find her picture first. Matter of fact, let me bring up Twitter too while I'm at it. I just had it up. I closed it out. Here it is, right here. This is it. And I'm gonna go through all of that. But yeah, y'all, that and personally, I feel like if you are a true artist, you really don't have to have a slew of crazed lunatics fanatics, right? Probably on all these platforms, right? Google, I mean, I don't know what, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and God knows what else. Um, Out trying to persuade everybody how great you are. I ain't never heard of nobody having to do that for Michael Jackson. And I'm just using him as an example. I've never had to hear of anybody doing that for Prince. Like, oh, everybody go and buy this so it can be at number one. Everybody go and do this so that it can outbeat whatever. I have never heard of nothing like that. But then that was before social media. So they rig all this stuff up, you know. And then let's just face it. She has a whole tight demeanor, and it's a whole bunch of whole tight women out there with no husband, probably baby daddies and all that. So yeah, they dropping it like it's hot and probably wearing no panties, no bra, see through, look at my pussy, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's ratchet and honestly, I'm just gonna tell you the truth. It's just hoish. But that's what they're doing now. And I imagine men is lined up to put a ring on it. But I ain't never heard of nobody wifing up a hoe. I ain't never heard of nobody wifing up no hoe. Now, they'll fuck them. And I imagine they don't care if they get pregnant or not, because after they fuck them, they ain't turning back. I guess as they spread they pussy on OnlyFans and damn, it's like this stuff. No, that I'm finna say something. Okay, I'm gonna repeat that because I don't know if it got where you can hear it. Uh, so I don't know. Maybe that's the end thing now. Spread your pussy wide so all these men in the world can look at your pussy. I imagine whoever dick, you want to let up in there after dick after dick after dick, night after night after night, week after week after week, month. And believe me, they were like that before they ever heard of a Megan Thee Stallion. Except now they can go out and boast about it. The hotties, right? They need to call them the hoes. Because that's how they act. But maybe that's the culture now. And then they're trying to tell you that that's the culture. They're trying to lead you to believe that that's the culture. But the culture that I'm familiar with, nobody ever had to do all that. You ain't never had to get on camera and then, spread your pussy wide open, put your leg behind your head, spread your pussy and show the crack of your ass and butt naked, and just pretty much any man married or not can come and fuck me. for somebody to listen to your music. I ain't never heard of many artists. I ain't never heard of them having to do all that. But according to this, it's trending, and let me click on it, and I'm going to explain why it's trending. I'm going to read some of the things that they're saying. I'm like, oh, so that's how they're doing that. Because I recorded the video of her spreading her pussy wide open, just a straight up freak, a ratchet, hoish freak. But yet they're on here trying to compare her to Nicki Minaj and all of that. I'm not saying she can't rap. I'm not saying that. I mean, the only music that I ever listened to of her was the one of her and Beyonce, her and Cardi B, her and the baby. But as far as just her alone, I mean, it ain't nothing I've ever rushed out to try to listen to or any of that. I can't even tell you how many albums she has dropped. I mean, I don't recall ever watching any of her solo videos, music videos. I mean, I feel like this. I've already seen her pussy. It ain't nothing else to see. I've seen it already. Naked, just hoish, ratchet, just, only fans, spread your pussy, spread the crack of your ass cheeks, all that, hit my titties, hit my pussy, hit my ass, fuck it, whatever it is you want to do with it. And by the way, play my song. Better yet, buy my song. Because that's what they on Twitter doing. Oh, she only needs however many more, to be the only female artist that has this or that. Yeah, all that stuff is rigged up. And man, you got millions of women just like that, right? Either came out of a strip club, off of a stripper pole, or on their way to one. Or either they sleeping because they got to get up and spread their pussy later on. I don't know, for $2,000 or $3,000. And I met somebody, some executive or some banker or some entrepreneur somewhere in the world, can't wait to wife up somebody like that who everybody in the world done seen your pussy. Probably anybody can fuck you. Anybody what got a dick can fuck you. And then the whole home wrecker mentality, like I can take your man and I can have your man. Yeah, she's already done it. On that video, if I had to guess, she pulled that string from inside her pussy. She put that thing to the side. If I guess she done that 1,000,000 times. If I had to guess, 1,000,000 dicks done been up in her. And look how great she is and everything. Yeah, I mean, I don't seen her pussy. It ain't nothing else to see. Stuck done seen it. I didn't go searching for it. It was there. And kudos to whoever dropped it, because I expected it. I expected it. What, 5 years ago? I expected her to do that 5 years ago. And I feel like this, if you all this and you all that and everything, and then uses a college educated black woman, and you reduce to that, that's say a lot. You can't be all that. If you need all these fanatics like like all these hoes to be on social media 24 hours a day for years, shoving you down everybody's throat, trying to let everybody know how great you are, you can't be that great. A lot of people on here like that. They have teams of people building playlists, trying to shove them down the throat of everybody on the internet. If you great like that, you don't need any of that. You don't need any of that. I ain't never heard of Prince being on OnlyFans. I ain't never heard of Michael Jackson being on OnlyFans. I ain't never heard of them whipping out their dick for a camera or for a video. Everything messing up today. I never heard of it. Now I've heard of them recording music, singing and performing, recording albums. I ain't never heard of nobody saying, oh, go buy this album so that he can be at #1. No. They bought it because they liked the music, and he just became the king of pop automatically because of his talent. But they up on here trying to get you to spend $3. Okay, here it is right here. Megan Thee Stallion, and they talking about Apple or something like that, and iTunes and all that stuff. To me, all that stuff don't really mean nothing. I don't even listen to that stuff. I don't go to Apple and iTunes and buy that stuff. I don't do that. And I ain't knocking nobody who do. But if the only reason you doing it is because you want somebody to seem like that they is #1, to seem like that they is all this and that, it ain't no way in the world they can be. Ain't no way in the world they can be. If you got to shove them down the internet throat, ain't no way they can be. But I'm going to read what this said. Megan Thee Stallion simultaneously charts 5 versions of HISS, HISS. I'm assuming her pussy can be any HISS, you know. Any man in the world probably can fuck her. She's just hoish. I mean, I'm just going to have to call it what it is. I always knew that, but after I done seen her pussy and the crack of her ass and her titties and how freaky she was in that bed, yeah, she's resonating with all these women. What want to be a hoe? They probably always was one, but now they can just say, "Hey world, I'm a hoe," you know. And we all know what happened to hoes. They get paid. They home records. They spreading their pussies, recording videos, taking pictures of it, sending it out. They want everybody to see it. They want everybody, and then they want everybody to fuck them too. But I just want to say this: Kylie Jenner, I ain't never seen her doing nothing like that. Never. And ain't it funny? Somebody like Megan Thee Stallion, she's jealous of people like that. I've always picked up on that. And then when I look at their Instagrams, there's no comparison. I mean, you done spreaded your pussy, played in your pussy, fingered your ass, you done did all this, and you ain't nowhere near what Kylie Jenner has on her Instagram. I brought it up, I think last year. Looked at them side by side. Ain't nowhere near none of that. Nowhere near none of it. You pretty much done fuck every man in the world. Or you would. And you ain't nowhere near none of that. To me, that says a lot. Yeah, hoes is good at night when you want to get a nut. I mean, what if you just want a nut in a whole mouth or something like that, and then keep it moving. You let them in the car till you get a nut, and then they gone. You pay them, that's the end of it. You probably will never see them again, because believe me, it's another hoe out there. And another one, and another one, and another one. They don't have to ride down the roads no more. They can go in the DM. They can cash app them $1,000. Come suck my dick and then play in your pussy. But she done did all of that and ain't nowhere near as rich, as popular, or any of that. I mean, I just got to call it what it is. But then you got all these black women, I'm assuming, trying to shove her down the throat of everybody in the world, trying to make it seem like she's so much better than anybody else. Well, if she all that, why y'all got to do all that? People went out and bought Michael's albums because they liked the music. I know any album I ever bought because I liked it. Or any that I listened to was because I liked it. Prince. There's Luther Vandross. There's all kind of artists. You ain't never heard of them having to do all that. And she done did all of that. I'm just curious to know, what did she get out of it? Go to Instagram. I'm going to compare her to Kylie Jenner. And I think that's her name. But if you got to do all that, you can't be all that. And that goes to the ones up on here, these devils and demons and all that evil, wicked shit y'all sit around and do. You got to do that shit. I guess to lift somebody else up. Ooh, look how great they are. But they'll tell you everything except they all get together and say, well, listen, don't nobody go over here and watch this. I heard somebody say that the other day. Oh, unsubscribe. Don't watch this person's videos. Only watch it from the main thing without clicking on it. Yeah, you got evil ass folks like that out there. Full of envy, jealousy. Because you did something with your life, and I'm assuming they in catch-up mode. It's a whole community of people like that. They all like that, and they all do that grimy ass shit like that. And believe me, they think somebody ain't out there like stuck that know that your life is grimy like that too. That's why you keep the grimy ass company you keep. A lot of them on the phone with crack hoes and dope fiends and heroin addicts, all kind of shit. Somebody white calling them niggas to their face as they kiss the crack of their lily white ass. Like I say, got to call it what it is. Trash is trash, garbage is garbage, filth is filth. I don't fuck with them. They ain't allowed over here. All of them is banned. I would never fuck with them. And let's keep it like that. Don't get stuck shit. Stuck don't want nothing from you. Any of you. Say that shit for the people that need it. That would be the person to the left, the right, the front, and behind you. People you on the phones with. People you behind the scenes with. People you plotting and scheming with. People you paying. People you loving. All these devils. Straight up evil. All kind of shit done happen to these folks. Abused, thrown out. All kind of atrocious ass shit. Before I ever even heard of them. So a lot of people like that can relate to all this ratchet, hoish shit. Hit my white pussy. I'm gonna tell you everything, and then look at my filtered picture. I really look like the Exorcist, but look at this white picture of my lily white skin as I call you a nigga. I'm gonna tell you everything else except I'm a heroin addict, I'm a crack hoe, I'm a dope fiend. I'm a common white hoe surrounded by black folks. And I killed my mama. I overdosed my mama on heroin. They ain't gonna tell you no shit like that. Who in their right mind would want to have anything to do with somebody like that? You would have to be like that. You probably hate your mama. That's the only reason that I can think of. You would have to hate your mama in order to be tied up with somebody that killed their mama. And don't none of them believe in God. But they worship the devil for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They were doing it before I ever even heard of them. In fact, I guess they came out the womb doing that shit. Let me bring up Kylie Jenner's Instagram right quick. And Megan Thee Stallions. I'm going to do a comparison. I'm going to do a simple comparison. She would never get the kind of deals that, I mean, they don't have to work for the rest of their life. But they got the feud on USA Today. So it's a good thing. And I already spoke on that because, you know, as long as it don't become violent, then I'm fine with it. But we already know. I mean, look how desperate these fans are. Look what they're on Twitter doing. You think they ain't doing other shit? They're doing all kind of grimy, evil, wicked ass shit. And they proud of it. You know? They proud of it. I don't even see her Instagram. You can't really tell. If I had to guess, this is probably it. I don't know. Let me just go to Instagram and then bring her name up. Anyway, I'm on. Let me log in. It's just pitiful. To me, it's sad. You know, you're reduced to that. I mean, you done did all that. Next, just shoot a porn video. Do that. Because that'll be next. That'll be the next thing. And the thing about it is they have to do that. A man somewhere will marry her one of these days. But would she be able to carry a child though? Would she be able to carry a child to term? Because from what I understand, once your pussy been fucked up like that, even if it's a white pussy, what want to be black, once your pussy been ran through like that, you can't even carry a child to term. Having 10 and 20 miscarriages and shit like that? You got trash and filth like that up on here. And cooning ass niggas flocking around them like flies on shit. Like it's some kind of prize. Oh, look at my filtered face. Look how white I am. They're going to tell you everything else except they murdered their mama. They own mama. Gave their mama a heroin overdose. Dealing heroin to their own mama. Probably sat there and watched her die. Then you got attempted murderers and shit. Plotting and scheming with, you know, garbage. What them hooked up with pedophiles, you know, and then having babies with pedophiles and then leaving the babies so the pedophile can pedophile all the kids. That kind of trash and garbage up on here. All that shit was flocking all around me. I had to ban all that shit. And come to find out, it's been going on for 5 years. Garbage. Trash. And the shit what been done to them, it would have to be a no rating if a movie was made out of it. It's just that fucking horrific. Just that fucking horrific. The broken bones. And then I guess they expect somebody like Stuck to give a fuck. No. Your grimy ass deserved it. Whatever the fuck happened to you. And whoever is in cahoots with you. Whoever is loving you. Whoever is on the phones with you behind the scenes, whoever is trying to track you down, whoever is trying to, you know, I guess, team up with you or be part of whatever it is that you're doing. Yeah, I'm glad I know what y'all been up to. I'm glad I know. Because now I know it's just that many of you. And it can't be number envy. It gotta be. It has to be. That's what's driving the whole Megan the Stallion fan base, because they're all envious of Nicki Minaj. They're all envious of her. I imagine they feel like, if we get all these hoes together, all these pussy popping, pussy spreading, playing in your pussy holes together, then we can, become number one above. But but you have to keep doing that though. You have to keep playing in your pussy. You have to keep being fucked on live for the world to see. You're going to have to keep fucking married men. You're going to have to keep being some grimy, nasty ass hoe. Right? I mean, they have to clean y'all up and then paint y'all up and then take off most of whatever it is you got on. Ooh, and look at my ass and look at my pussy and watch me play in my ass and watch me play in my pussy and watch me fuck my ass and watch me fuck my pussy and watch me spread my pussy wide open. Yeah, it's a lot of garbage on here like that. Dropping their daughters' OnlyFans. I ain't never heard of a mother who would do that. But they do it up on here. Yeah, I love you. I mean, you do love somebody like that. Somebody that tied to a pedophile online, stalking me, because they can't use the fuck out of me because I turn my back and walk away from garbage and trash and filth. They pick it up. They bring it home. Don't have shit to do with me. Don't none of y'all come over here. Let's keep it like that. Anything I've ever done on any social media app ain't never been for no kind of garbage like that. Then you see it for what it is. And then kudos to the people who use the fuck out of y'all too, to get what they wanted out of you. Because that's all you were good for. Some for them to gain, all for you. I mean, a dope fiend will do anything. A crack hole will do anything. A heroin addict will do anything. They will fuck anything. Ain't nothing they won't do. I mean, killing your mama. I mean, what more proof do you need? I look at the cooning niggas on here. What? Look at something like that like it's something special. It ain't. It's just a common dope fiend. A common crack hoe. What's white? I mean, the pussy can't even carry a baby to term. Abortion, abortion, miscarriage after miscarriage after miscarriage after miscarriage after miscarriage. Let's call it what the fuck it is. You got some grimy fucking communities up on here with some grimy ass people up on here. Ooh, Stuck, we love you, Stuck. But Stuck don't fuck with nobody like y'all. And Stuck never will. I don't want shit from you. I mean, the people out there that will want you to do the different things for them. Oh, yeah. Just shove me down everybody's throat, share me out, tell everybody how great. Now if you all that, you won't need none of that. And I'm not saying I'm great. I never came up on here for nothing like that. I never sought it out. I look at what y'all will do for it. Yeah, let me take up with this dope fiend. Let me take up with somebody who murdered their mother. Murdered their mother. I want to get close to somebody like that. I have a strong connection to people like that. I want to be on the phone with them. Somebody like that wanted to call me. Thank God I dodged the bullet. Standing back from all of it now, all of it is garbage. Anything affiliated with it is garbage and trash. And you got trashy ass women like that too. And Megan Thee Stallion is the poster child for it. Yeah, open up your pussy. Get on OnlyFans. Spread your pussy wide open. Fuck a dick on OnlyFans for the world to see. Put a slice of bread in that baby mouth. That baby hungry. Baby need a pair of brand new shoes. Don't have shit to do with me. I mean, I already knew what folk like that in the world. Other folks did too. A whole generation before me knew about it. Hoes been around forever. Doing what they do forever. I guess social media make it seem like it's popular. I don't want no parts of none of that shit. But that's just me. I'm not a follower. I feel like anybody that do some shit like that, that says a lot about you. Ain't no way in the hell you worth for shit. Ain't no way in the hell you worth for shit. Don't ever come around me. Now I expect this to stay at zero because of everything I done said in it. You know, fucking your pussy for the world to see. Playing in your pussy for the world to see. Fucking your ass for the world to see butt naked. You know, putting your head, your legs behind your head. And pussy all in your face. Yeah. And I don't need nobody around here to make sure I get watched. Let the platform put it in a corner somewhere because it's trash. But no, y'all have to have a whole bundle of people that gonna glamorize and glorify whatever you do, whatever you say. I don't need that. Let the platform do what the platform do over here. If it gonna put it to where can't nobody see it, let them do it. It's out there. Believe me, some of these monsters will come over here and look and see if it's zero today, and then they'll come back and look tomorrow and the next day and the next day and the next day. It's what they do. They've been doing that shit for 5 fucking years. I'm assuming they thinking that's gonna undo what been done to all their kids. That ain't gonna unbreak nail bone. That ain't gonna unbreak nail bone. And that ain't gonna unmolest now one of your kids. Now one of them. Work yourself sick if you think it will. I'm here to tell you it won't. Okay, let me log into this. I make time for certain shit. This is what I'm making time for. I don't do shit like this. But when you got people that do the kind of shit they do, you have to come on here and call them what they are. And I think I've just done that. And I have to do it on a regular basis. Because these monsters been doing all kind of shit to me for 5 fucking years. But you know what I know? The universe has fucked their whole life up. 5 years ain't got shit on that. And let them work for 25 more years trying to undo or trying to make it seem like, or, I really want stuck life. Yeah, you do want it. Because I wouldn't throw it away. I wouldn't throw it out like garbage. Ain't nobody never broke a bone in my body, much less my skull. Ain't nobody never cracked my skull. Nobody. Ain't nobody ever hated me so much that they would want to crack my fucking skull and break my back and bust my eardrums. You would have to have hated your mama to kill her. You would have to have hated your mama to give her a heroin overdose. If I had to guess, you sat right there and did a hit and watched her die. You got cooning niggas want to see somebody like that. Pussy. What, can't carry a baby to term. Been ran through. If I had to guess, the mama hold your ass out for drugs. Right? Probably before you ever had a period. You was a hoe. These folk be behind the scene with one another, plotting and scheming on somebody like Stuck. They envy. They envy that I wasn't tortured and terrorized and, all this horrific, atrocious shit haven't happened to me. But that's what bond them together. All that horrific ass shit. And I guess they feel like they have power. Oh, don't none of y'all go over there. I don't want you over here. Go where you want it. Make my shit stay at 0. I'll take a 0 for I won't amp you from anybody like y'all. Any of you. And you know who you are. I don't have to know who you are. I know what you are. You're monsters. I pity the one who done got caught up with you. One who been around you for up on here listening to you, paying you for years. You already know. Ooh, it's such a comfort zone over here. I feel so comfortable. Yeah, because you surrounded with trash and garbage. You in a sewer. Of course you feel comfortable. You in a fucking cesspool. You feel right at home around some shit like that. That's why they want my life so bad. They want to pick through it. They want to pick through the bones. Probably want to see my mother, see my father, see my grandmother, see my grandfather, see my family. Research their heritage. Research their life, and then all that shit, because they can access all that shit. Ain't it funny they got time to do all that, but can't now one of them fix their life. I see the beauty in it. The shit been done to y'all is permanent damage. You permanently fucked up. And the thing is, some people made sure everybody in your family was fucked up too. It's them the ones who have gotten close to them. Y'all got to remember, some people have gotten close to these monsters. And kudos to the ones that got away unscathed and the ones that fucked you up and everybody in your family up. Because it's a man that did that. He pedophiled you and he pedophiled all your kids. And I thought to guess he put your ass in intensive care to make sure that you would be fucked up for life. I mean, think about it. Anybody's skull been cracked, you already know their brain fucked up. And then ask yourself, who will crack somebody's skull? Somebody was probably trying to kill a monster. The same kind of monsters that, I'm assuming these people is behind the scene with plotting and scheming on Stuck for 5 years. I love it. Because everything paid for over here. Ain't up on here begging nobody for shit. And I damn sure ain't dropping nobody OnlyFans. Ooh, watch my daughter spread her pussy wide open. And people up on here fear people like that. I don't fear them because I know the universe already fucked them up. Kudos to that man, that Spanish man. It's a Spanish man did all that to you, right? That's just one story. Then another story. Oh yeah, you OD'd your mama. And then you got another one over here who let the stepdad molest her kids. And then then the daughter came back and told the mama what was happening. Well, no, none of that happened. Denying, you know, as they have their daddy's baby right under the same roof as the mama. That's the kind of shit that's up on here. That's the kind of shit we've been doing all this atrocious ass shit. These stalking ass monsters. I love it because I love the shit that done happened to y'all. Ain't no way that daughter normal. Ain't no way that son normal. Ain't no way that mama was normal. You fucked her husband. You fucked your daddy and had the baby. That's your brother. Your son, your brother. And you denied your daughter for a man, for a dick. You got that kind of trash and garbage up on here. And they all thick as thieves. They tight. I imagine a lot of money done been exchanged, right? Wanting to find out about stuff. Yeah. You know why they want to do it? Because they want to compare. Ain't no comparison. Ain't none of that shit ever happened to me. I ain't been around. A lot of this shit, I ain't never even heard of no shit like that. Till I heard of y'all. And there's too many of you to name. Too many of you to name the atrocious shit that happened to you. And yours. And guess what? You deserved it. That's what the universe served up for you. It gonna always be like this over here. Disrespect. Go spend time with your kids. See if they mentally all right. You know? I mean, you know, a dog can have a puppy. That don't mean shit. A hog can have pigs. That don't mean shit. Ooh, I'm so special because I got cheerings with straight hair and they's just light skinned. Yeah, but you's just a fucking monster though. That man damn near broke every bone in your body. Only thing left to break was your feet because he damn sure cracked your skull and broke your back. Got people on here that love folk like that. Yeah, you've been battered, abused, and broken. All kind of horrific shit that happened to you. Yes, I love you. Yeah, they love it. They love that kind of evil, wicked ass shit. Kudos to the man that did it to you. And I know why he did it. He couldn't get the fuck away from you. He gone now though, ain't he? Never married you. Fucked you up. Pedophiles you and all your kids. All of them fucked up. You know it and Stuck know it. And it gets worse. It's worse than that. Think Stuck don't know that? Stuck know it. It's even worse than that. People on here, they hear about you and you know what? And you never get rid of them. That's why that man tried to kill your ass. Kudos to him. Whoever he is. I don't care to find out about him. I already know what he's done. And there's many more of them out there too. Some of them is y'all mama and y'all daddy. Okay, so she has, Kylie Jenner has, I mean, I don't even think this is her. Is this even her? Yeah, this is her. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. But anyway, I don't see her pussy on here. I mean, even if you could put it on here, I don't think I would ever see it on here. Ooh, that's classy. So seductive, so provocative. But it's done in such a classy way. I mean, I ain't never seen her pussy. Let's go to Megan Thee Stallion. Anyway, she has 399 million, and and like I say, I don't know if that's her. I believe that's her, but there's no way to really know for sure because a lot of times people clone accounts and shit for clicks and views. If Megan got more than that, it ain't her. Okay, Megan has 31 million, and Kylie has 399 million. Might as well say 400 million. There's no comparison. Same way with this garbage up on here. My life don't compare to yours. That's why they spend years stalking. Dude, we just wants to terrorize stuff. I don't know. Work yourself sick till you get in the hospital. Do that. Matter of fact, croak. Croak. That's what you can do for stuff. You can croak. You fucking croak. You monsters. The idea you've been doing this shit for 5 years. The idea of it. Still got to be the most important thing. And I know why. We we want to cipher through stuck life. We want to find something. Yeah, you're gonna be looking a lifetime. And even if you did find something, it ain't gonna undo what the fuck been done to you. You fucked up. You got to be fucked up. Anybody that would do that shit is already fucked up. But believe me, stuck no, you were fucked up well before then. Probably in kindergarten, right? Fucking grown men in kindergarten. That would explain that sick ass shit and your sick ass company and your sick ass circles that you have, right? Killers, dope fiends, crack hoes, fucking your daddy. And then I wonder why there's such a bond with that. I know why. Because your daughter fucked her daddy and then she fucked her daddy. That's why. That's why. And they call people like this queens over here. That's what they call them. I mean, they call Megan Thee Stallion a queen too. Oh, here my pussy is, look at it. I don't know, One of these days you might decide you want to fuck it, and then I'll put my leg behind my head, and then I don't know. You can do whatever you want with it. As I have all these hoes trying to, convince you how great I am. No, it's the same thing. There's no comparison. Now, some people don't like Kylie Jenner because she's not black. Well, you know what? That's their prerogative. Some people don't like some of y'all because you are black. Look at what these black folks is doing on the app. Look what black folk did to you. Well, what folk that looked out for you, folk that loved you. Ain't no way they could have. You gotta hate your mama if you love somebody that killed their mama. This shit ain't rocket science. It ain't. Concern and consume. And let's say you do take this shit. I got a whole nother channel. You've been stalking that too. Been stalking everything I do for 5 fucking years. And I wouldn't care if you croaked. See how that worked? There's no comparison. I wouldn't give a fuck if you croaked. Then and now. Ain't no comparison. Ain't shit changed. Ain't no comparison. It's like night and day. Ain't up on here begging. Nobody. Ain't up on here behind the scenes, so full of envy, so threatened. I ain't up on here trying to feel like I got to put my foot on nobody's neck because I'm so, threatened because stuck not all, enthralled about how white I look. If folk look like that, but they got other stuff going on instead of, oh, look how white I'm, look how white looking I'm is and all of that. Receding hairline and all, right? And don't think stuff don't know the kind of tragedy that done happened to you. That's why they get up on here and they don't give a fuck. Anything for a click interview. What was a baby decapitated? Was a black baby decapitated by their mama or their daddy? I can't wait to get on here and talk about it. Because I might get more views. Because it was a black baby. What was decapitated by a black mama or a black daddy. And watch as I get on here and I can't move both my hands no more. And let's talk about that. Let's talk about why you can't move that other hand no more. Because of the threats that you made against Stuck. Threaten Stuck again. I want to see what the universe is going to do to the other half of your body. And I don't have to call your name. I dare you. Threaten Stuck again over there. I don't listen, but the universe will hear it. I don't have nobody bringing shit back to me. I don't care. But the universe will hear you. Threaten Stuck again over there. Because we already know. One side of your body been fucked up for over 3 years now. I can only imagine what you did leading up to that. The fact is you are the ones that's responsible. You are part of that 5-year stalking shit. So threatened. So threatened because I ain't looking in amazement at something look white. And they're about the size of it. That's about all it is. Ain't nothing after that. You can put a period after that. I looks white, period. That's it. That's nothing that I've ever been enamored with. Not nothing like that. It folk like you all over the world. Somebody that look white. And then there's folks that actually is white. And then there's some was white was calling niggas, calling black folk niggas to their face. As they clown their whole culture, how they talk, all that shit, playing in y'all face. I'm assuming for a hit of heroin. As they fuck their mama's husband while she dead. Fucking him and sucking his dick. That kind of shit. It just sounds so hoish, don't it? Maybe you should be a hottie. Ain't you done spreaded your white pussy all over the internet? Ain't you as a stripper hoe? Ain't you a monster? Ain't you a killer? Huh? Ain't you a dope fiend? Ain't you a heroin addict? I see how you really look. You look like that exorcist girl. But you got to use a filter. I can only imagine what you look like now. It got to be worse than it ever been. And where are the twins, right? I don't think you would ever be able to carry a baby to term. I don't wish it on you. I hope you do. I hope you have you a black baby, right? And that black baby will grow up one day and see the kind of shit that you done did and not have nothing to do with you. If you do have a baby, I wish the baby well. And the only way that will ever happen is if they cut off all and any contact with you, then they stand a chance. See, there's many niggas up on here that would love to fuck you and give you a black baby, right? Give this crack hole, dope fiend, heroin addict a black baby. Maybe she'll feel better about her mama that she overdosed. That kind of shit. Y'all got me fucked up. You know, we're gonna take 1 billion of y'all. And you know what? And do it for 25 more years. And even if you do find me, and even if you do find some, I guarantee you there's no comparison. I wouldn't throw it away. I wouldn't throw it out like garbage. Ain't nobody broke a bone in my body. I ain't no monster. I ain't evil. I ain't wicked as fuck. I ain't no devil up on here. And I damn sure ain't stalking no strangers up on no social media app for 5 years. I wouldn't give a fuck if you croaked. There's no comparison. So there you have it, 31 million to 400 million. I mean, I can just drop the microphone at this point. I can drop the microphone at this point. 31 million to 400 million.